indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And the four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you. Good morning. There is some space down here to the right if there's people who don't have a seat yet. We have a whole empty table. Just you, Mr. Manning. Good morning and welcome. Can everybody hear me? Okay, it seems really quiet from my perspective. So
I can fix that. Keep talking.
okay, so the inspiration this morning comes from John Lennon. Peace is not something you wish for, it's something you make, something you do, something you are, and something you give away. I thought that was a good one for this morning. Adrian, do you want to introduce our guests? I did remember.
And we are so excited because I think we have the most guests we've ever had, at least in the 2 years I've been doing this. So thank you. So we're all on our best behavior. So, oh, and before, so I don't forget, we have a card for Kevin. So at the front desk, so please, as you leave and put your little badge away to sign. Thank you. Okay, so we're so excited to have our 3 speakers today. We have, and I hope I say it correctly, we have Geshe Sewang Dorje.
Oh, thank you.
And Lama Lobsang. And Lama Rizin. And we still have through Sunday to go to Beth Evergreen and see them and see what they're about. And we thank you, Patty Stone, for organizing this whole thing. So thank you so much. And Jim. And we have Mark Bigstrom back. And we have Jody Roberts, so thank you. And she actually has an application, so be nice to her. We'll see. And we have Julia Gomez, who is our exchange student from Brazil, who's staying with us. So thank you so much. And we have Randy on Zoom. So not sure, but he might introduce himself. Oh, and Connie just came. Awesome. So good to see you.
Thank you. All righty. So our announcements this morning, just a couple. Patrice, who I know there she is. I was like, I know I just saw her walk in, is going to do an informational meeting immediately after our meeting today about the August 2025 trip to Africa. So to see some of our work down there. So if you have any interest in that trip, please stay after the meeting today. And I mentioned last week, the tents on your table are our sponsors. And they are the ones who contribute every year to help pay for the ads that go out about the programs and projects we're doing. And then a portion of the money also goes to the foundation. So please make sure to thank them. And additionally, we want to welcome Linda, who isn't here this morning, as our newest sponsor. So if you see Linda, make sure to say thank you to her. A couple more, and these were up last week also, but I want to remind everyone, mark your calendars. Soldier bags next Thursday night at Wild Game to sort, and I'm guessing Gail's going to announce this better than I do. Okay, 5:30, Wild Game to sort all the donations. And then immediately after our meeting next Friday, we'll go back to Wild Game and pack the backpacks. Please, please, please make sure you can still drop off donations at Wild Game. I'm sure there's still a significant need for all the items on the list that Gail sent. And if you have questions about what we need, reach out to Gail or she's probably the best. So please reach out to her. November 8th is our Seniors for Wellness Thanksgiving luncheon. I do believe we have all the volunteers we need, but if you missed the sign up, talk to Erica and she might be able to wiggle you in. The Thanksgiving through Christmas, we're doing the holiday bell ringing at Walmart, and that's on weekends. So the sign up genius, Dave, did you get some signups this morning?
No, it's like, you're not.
Oh, no. All right. We need to get those time slots filled up. So please, please, please use the sign up genius and sign up to be part of that. It's actually a lot of fun to get out there and ring the bell and interact with people. Our club holiday party is on December 5th. Please make sure you've signed up for that as well. You okay, Fitzy?
Yeah.
All righty. And good grief, I still haven't fixed this. December 20th is the holiday party at the Ungers home, and there'll be more information about that soon. 22nd. Okay. Do we have any general announcements today? Come on up. Is this what? Is this mic working? Nope. All right.
Is anyone missing a pair of black sunglasses that was at the Rotary lunch at my house? And I have 3 chairs that were left at the house in their bags. So anyone? Maybe Mandy will put that into the notes. All right, thanks.
So just to remind you guys again, we are, pushing the Salvation Army bell ringing at Walmart. It starts early. This year it starts in just a couple of weekends, November 16th and 17th are the first. You've got a sign up genius coming out to you here this morning. So feel free to use that, or you can see me directly and I can get you signed up. But thanks for all your help on that.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Deb Sandler, formerly Bag Lady of the Rockies. I am now Bear Lady of the Rockies, and I can talk to you about that. I'm so excited about our guests today. Welcome. Anyway, I'm on the board here at Center for the Arts, and on November 22nd, we have a lunch coming up here at noon, free lunch and tour of the building. What we're looking for are businesses that are interested in renting this space for events. There are a lot of people that are renting this space for parties, anniversary parties, birthday parties. And also we're looking for business sponsors. So if there's anybody here that would be interested in attending that, and I will give Mandy, the information, please join us.
Good morning, my name is Kimra. Kurt Harris asked me to remind you about the Rotary International fundraising and polio plus eradication efforts. So through the end of the year, there's some matching points. I'd like to invite you that if you want to remember someone, say someone that used to buy a birthday present for or a Christmas present for, this is a wonderful way to remember them. You can actually acknowledge them if you have any questions about how to do that as either in honor of or as a gift for, please see me. There's also rotary.org can show you how to donate. And I'll have my laptop and forms here next week if you want to sign up online. So thank you so much for your continued generosity.
Good morning, everyone. Erica Sprinkle. First of all, I want to thank Ann Moore for the food today. She did a great spread. Thank you. She made a little side stop at Kroger or King Super for us too. Seniors for Wellness, we have the luncheon on the 8th. If you signed up for the first session, I put 10 o'clock, but if you could be there at 9:45, we get people that come pretty early. So instead of 10, if you could be there at 9:45, that would be great. And thank you to everybody that signed up. We filled up pretty fast.
Thank you. My name is Bob Wallace. I have the pleasure this morning of representing your American Legion Post 2001. And we have a couple of presentations. One, we'd like to, the American Legion would like to donate $250 in name of Greg Pod for his generosity of allowing us to move our trailer onto his property at no charge. So we're giving $250 to the Evergreen Rotary Foundation in his name. Secondly, from the American Post 2001, we would like to give Gail $250 in our efforts towards working with our veterans and making sure that they get what they need during this really cold season. Thank you.
And on that note, I have the bag, and what's going in the bag is all the things that Gail needs to fill. But now you can't, because you can't get any more bags, so fill it next week. All you can do now is give money. And you know, I had I have 9 brothers. 5 of them were in the service in different ways, so I have a real personal thing. So it's Gail. Thank you, American Legion, for the money you gave. And please, on your way out, just, you know, whatever cash you have or a check, why not? Fill up the bags. Huh? Thank you.
I am very excited to announce that we have reached 1,000 pounds of plastic. We have a new batch. Please keep bringing plastic. It doesn't count towards anything, but we want to keep it out of landfill. We will start earning a new bench in January, but good job, everybody. That's a lot of plastic. That's really exciting. Some good announcements this morning. With that in mind, Jen, can we do Happy Bucks this morning? Yes. I know I didn't prepare you, I'm sorry. Do we have any Happy Bucks this morning?
I don't have right now, but I do have it in my purse. But I would like to give $10 today because it's my daughter Ann's their 53rd birthday. She's the youngest of ours. And what is she doing? She's hiking the Grand Canyon from the North Rim to the South Rim. I guess it's 24 miles in 14 hours, which is, yeah. So she's doing that. She's my adventuresome daughter. And I also want to give money to the Rotary for the foundation, and I'll take care of that later. All right.
The happy dollar here. As Chief Weege and I spoke a couple months ago, we were hiring career folks. They started last Sunday. We're 5-6 days into it, going very well, and our community is being served by not only amazing volunteers, but also 2 people a day, 24 hours a day at station number 2. So very happy.
I got a few happy bucks. I've been missing you guys. I'm on drive duty in the morning, but we are hosting a golden exchange student from Brazil. Julia's been part of our family here for 3 months, and it's been fun. A little quick story. I called Scott after a youth exchange program, 6 months ago, 5 months ago, and I was like, my kids are at that age. That'd be kind of fun to do. And like most things in Rotary, you say something and suddenly, boom, it just happens. But this is a good thing that's happened. The kids have really enjoyed it. I have her for 1 more month. So she's going to Golden High School, and I get to drive. So that's not good. I thought it was my phone. So that's why I've been missing you guys, but I'll be back here in a month.
Hi everyone, good morning. I'm Julia. I'm from Brazil. I have been here for 3 months now. It's been amazing being in Eric's house. They are amazing people. I'm having a lot of fun, doing a lot of fun stuff. School is amazing. Colorado is way better than I thought. Everyone has been so nice to me, and I'm really happy to be here. I've been there for like 3 months and I didn't come here, so I was like, I don't have school today. And it was the only opportunity I could come up here without losing school. So I was like, it's the perfect opportunity. So I'm really happy to be here. Thank you for receiving me.
I've got 20 happy bucks for Dale Slingshot. And my wife and I just got back from a month in Italy. And he went and collected all the foundation monies from the post office and wrote some checks. So thank you, Dale.
Anybody else have happy bug?
Don't hang on.
Tim?
I'd like to do 22 happy bucks. We're proud to say that we're moving our 22nd time and it's back to Colorado. Kathy is out there this week, put an offer in on a house, accepted within a couple hours. So we'll be packing up and moving back, and proud to say that I'll be a member of the Evergreen Rotary Club once again. Can't wait to get back and join you all.
$20 happy bucks for all your kindness that you bestowed on Jeremiah Momo, my co-founder of the Center of Love Foundation, and those of you that came to Taco Tuesday. I just can't thank you enough, and he arrived safely into Kenya, although very delayed because of Utah, did not make his connecting flight in Amsterdam, but he is safely home. Anthony Halula picked him up. Thanks a lot, guys.
Anyone else? Okay, thank you very much, everyone. We're gonna go ahead and start our speakers early because I know there's a lot of interest in hearing their story, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of questions. So Russell, can you hit the video?
Oh, there.
Yes, play it, please.
It's like,
So I have the honor of introducing our guests, and hopefully you read the bio, Geshe-La's bio in the meeting announcement, because I will not be able to run through all the long list of accolades and achievements that he has. But he did attain this rank of Geshe in 1999, way back in 1999. And they say that's the equivalent of a PhD in this country. But the more I learn about that, this is 20 years of studies in Buddhism, and it's way more work, way more involved than any doctorate program I've ever heard of in our country. So that is a good achievement. And so these three are bringing their message of compassion and love to on their U.S. Great Compassion Sand Mandala Tour. They're stopping in. They keep adding cities. I think they're up to 10 or 11 stops now on their U.S. tour, and we're lucky that Evergreen is one of those stops. But what I've learned about Geshe-la is they call it the Great Compassion Mandala Tour. He is love and compassion. He has the biggest heart I've ever seen. This is why he can take on leadership of so many projects in Ladakh, in his hometown. And so I'd like to introduce my friends, Geshe Sewang Dorje, Lama Lobsang, Lama Rixin.
Good morning. Very, very good morning. So I'm Geshe Sewang from Leh, Ladakh, northern India, top of the world, Little Tibet. I am the director of Ngari Institute Buddhist Dialectics and Ngari Institute Foundation at Sacramento here. So today I would like to introduce about what is the Ngari Institute, then what we're doing there, how it's running the Ngari Institute. I would like to share you a little bit. I'm very sorry, so my English is not that good, but I'm trying best. So if something miss my word, he's going to help me. So first, really, I'm very, very happy to meet all of you here. Especially I heard about the Rotary Club many times. Then I know you guys helping to everywhere. When this, they get the big problem everywhere, Rotary Club is always at. So really appreciate and I rejoice all of you, you guys, helping so many, different projects. And especially I know that you have so many, the schools and students, so many projects going on. So really appreciate and I'm going to big rejoice. So today I want to share you about this Ngari Institute. So Ngari Institute is one of the education center in the Leh Ladakh. So Ngari Institute, we provide, the modern education and, our ancient times, this Buddhist philosophies, and ancient times education. So that way, this in our institute, so we are not only, our students not only studying the modern education, not only they studying, modern class, this meditations, the chanting, the prayings, how they spend their life in the peace and happiness, this kind of education we provide in our institute. So specialists, in our institute, we have so many different kind of the students. So the student also different levels and different, the students. So we're going to help, there's so many different kind of students, like, who is the needy, needy means some students, totally orphanage, someone is single orphanage, some children got many siblings and many brother and sister, parents cannot afford to give education. Then some children, family background is very poor. So very institute is going to support, those kind of the children, education, food fund, scholarship, until their graduation. So far we have 80 students. Yeah, we have little girls and little boys and also little young monks. So this is our main project, the giving good education for these needy children also. So actually, everywhere we go, say education is very, very important. So we are giving education, the modern education plus, how to become a good person, how to become a compassionate person. So this is our main project in our institute. Then also, Ngari Institute, we have you already saw in this video, we have a Go Green project because Ngari Institute have very big campus. We have a big lands, around 62 acres. So we have a project to build so many plantation over there. So far from 2010, we built, maybe 1,000 hours local trees and fruit trees. Just in this June, we built 800 apple trees and apricot trees. So next year, we are going to build more and more. So that way we are here. So nowadays, last September, we went to many cities in this United States, California, like Santa Ana, Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, and Sacramento, and many cities we've been there. During the tour, we are going to build a mandala. So this mandala tour name also, Great Compassion Saint Mandala Tour. This is our second time tour in the United States. We came last 2018. This is our second time. So myself also, 2018, 6 years before in Evergrande. This is my second time in Evergrande. Really, I'm very big proud to come here. So we'd like to share you our mandala tour. So mandala tour, the mandala tour actually is the mandala is one of the art. This is very, very special art. This is we call the precious art, special art. This is more related with this Dharma. Also this is more related with Buddhist practice also. So this mandala art is not a normal art. This is one of this spiritual art. Through the mandala tour, so we are sharing our love and compassion with people everywhere we go. We are talking about the love and compassion, how it's important in this world. Especially these times, love and compassion are very, very important. Yeah. So especially, nowadays, so many, complicated, so many coloring. So many, nowadays, the difficulty times. So somewhere, all the times, every year they're fighting each other. Their war happen. Peoples, criticize each other, blaming each other. Then, the bullying and cheating. So there's that. So that way we are, try to, promote love and compassion, how to stay in together and how to stay, live with peaceful and happiness. What is the important, the love and compassion? So that way we are promoting and our love and compassion. We are sharing our love and compassion. Nobody wants sufferings. Nobody wants, this complicated. Nobody's, everybody wants peace and happiness. So our main project is, to bring more compassion and love in this world. So that way we are going to many
cities in the United States, then we are sharing our love and compassion. Then always say, we come together and stay together, talk together, be a good friends each other. So this is our main projects. Then also, during the tours, so we are funding for our children, as I told you, so for the children, so education and food, and medications, and the scholarship during the tour. So we are going to accept the donations, and also we have a small gift shop there. Is the just donation bags. So then this come from the Nepal, Nepali products, Indian products, some made by Ladakhi and Tibetan also. This is our purpose to come here. Then also we are one purpose to come here. We are looking at good friends, so we are going to see our long-term friends. We are going to meet our long-term friends and sharing, our projects and our, this love and compassion with them. Then also we are looking the new friend also. So this is our projects, our purpose to come here. So today we are here because of the Jeff and Petty. They organized the everything's the mandala. So mandala is still going until Sunday. So anybody can come visit here. You can see very, very beautiful mandala. And especially on the Sunday, the 2 o'clock, we have a dissolution ceremony. So we have a very, very special ceremony. We are chanting, practice. Yeah, so many even going together. So I would like to say thank you for your invitation. Then thank you for your listenings. Yeah, so support. Okay. Yeah, this is
This is for everybody who is present here. This is a sign of friendship in our culture. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, question. If you have any question, please.
Hi, welcome again. I would love to understand the art, the mandala, and what is, I know it's a temporary art.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, actually it's the mandala. We call this mandala, we're going to build, we call saint mandala, made by saint. So we made, colorful, different color. You can see around maybe 20 color, different color. So we call the saint mandala and colorful mandala. Actually mandala, 2 different kind of mandala. We call saint mandala and the painting mandala also. Yeah, painting, you see the like tanka, we call the painting mandala also. So the mandala, actually the mandala is symbol of our life also, so this mandala remain only the short times, not remains all the times. This is symbol of our lives. You can see in the mandala, you see different kind of this color. Some are red, some are blue, some are yellow, some are white. You can see so many. Actually, you can see there's, 5 different, main 5 color. Like a white. White is the symbol of the love and compassion. And green is the symbol of this universals. Blue is the symbol of our minds, the clear minds. And yellow is the symbol of the wisdom. And red is the symbol of the power. This is the main color. So this, for our life is like a mandala, so very beautiful, when you see the mandala is very beautiful. Our life is like that.
One side, our life is very beautiful. Yeah, like our life is like a garden, like a mandala, so many colorful, sometimes we are very, very happy. Sometimes no more happy. Sometimes we are very sad, sometimes really very joyful. In our lives, so many things happen. But whatever we have a happy or peaceful, not exist all the times. Whatever we got the problem or suffering also no meaning, no remains all the time. Nothing exists. So our life is, like an impermanent, so this, mandala is the symbol of the impermanence. Nothing exists. So Buddha said all the conditional things are impermanent. So we can say, mandala is the symbol of this impermanence. Thank you.
I have two questions, please. Please say lots of extra prayers for during our election and afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
I do know, okay, I do know. Okay, before result, I want to do, but then after I do.
My other question is, when you chant, do you all get on the same note or do you sing whatever comes from your heart? Do you ever harmonize in your chanting?
Yes, yeah, so actually, when we chant, this we call, the shargons. Tibetans say shargon. When we sing something, you do love it.
When we are chanting together,
did you any name to something?
we are chanting while we are thinking about the word we are chanting. So you are in a word you are meditating while you are chanting.
So I'm going to recite these, the whole peace prayers, all the, peace mantra. For example, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum is the mantra of the peace. So Om Mani Padme Hum meaning is, may all sentient beings free from the sufferings. Okay. So then I'm going to, pray that before this election result and after election, both together. Okay, I'm chanting together. First, I'm going to little bit chanting all Mani Padme, okay? Chabo Golo Yube Gyabo Dong Chabo Gyabo Sambe Sangye Dong Kala Gombe Dela Dede Zumba Chene Sela Chapse Oh Mane Thank you. But actually, the before the start of Ved Mandala, 45 minutes to 35 minutes, we are always chanting and praying, the prayers. Yeah. So you have any questions or? Yeah.
I have two questions. The first, could you describe what a typical day is in your life? What do you spend a typical day doing? That's my first question. And my second question is, what do you do for fun?
Okay, so typical day, right? Okay, for example, so myself, actually, different monk have a different, lifestyles and a different monastery have different, different rules. So myself, for example, I get up early mornings, like a 5 o'clock, sometimes, I get up, the 4:30 sometimes. So I get up 5 o'clock, then I'm doing my self practice. Sometimes I'm chanting, we call sadhana, and also we are doing the meditations. Then around the 7 o'clock to 8, so my exercise, then 8 o'clock, we are going to have breakfast. Then after I will join with our students, and sometimes I will give the teachings, and I'm doing some practice with them. Then I'm going to the office or any works or anywhere go. Then afternoon, most of the time, I am staying with any people's, sometimes I'm sharing my opinion, sometimes I'm listening, and this kind. Then after, this late afternoon, we are doing one against praying and chanting. There we have so many different different activities in the day. Sometimes we have to do, retreats, 7-day retreats. Sometimes we have many different kind of this course have to run. Then, this kind of things, so then, after 9:30 or before 11, I'm going to sleep. Then, fun, I'm not dancing. Yeah, so actually I have a not normal fun. My fun is, when I talk with the peoples, enjoying with peoples, eating with the peoples, sharing each other. This is my big fun. Thank you.
So in Thailand, there's Buddhists, in Tibet, there's Buddhists, in India, Buddhists. Is there different sects to that? And as well, it's my understanding from visiting Thailand that the people give offerings every morning and you pick it up. What is the most unique offering that you've received in that?
Okay. So, yeah, actually, we are from the Tibetan Buddhisms and we are from the Nalanda traditions. So you see in Thailand and Burma, actually Buddhists are two kinds, Mahayana and the Theravada, Hinayana. So Thailand's, following the Theravada traditions. We are following Mahayana plus Vajrayana. So a little bit different. When we go to the Thailand, as you say, when we, every morning, we have to go to begging the food because this is the custom of the Vinayana rule. Actually, all the monks have to go begging the food because, there's from Buddha's times, the monks not allowed to cook. Yeah, so monks, to stay in the forest, monk always going somewhere to retreat, monks stay, under the trees. They have no, the kitchen, there are no daily halls, they have to go to the bakings, the door to door. So nowadays in Thailand, this tradition still have. And Tibet is very, very cold place, very cold. So the Tibet monks cannot follow this kind of rules. All the time they cannot stay under the trees, in the cave. We thought, the cooking food like, they cannot eat. So there's, the Tibetans, Buddhists not following this rule. So this is just a different. Yeah.
What is compassion from your perspective, from a Buddhist perspective, and how can we develop more compassion?
Yeah, the compassion means love. We have to love all because everyone's need happy and peaceful. Nobody wants suffering. This is the meaning of the compassion. Compassion now the people lacking the compassion. When we lack the compassion, then lot of problem comes. For example, one couple, if they lose the compassion, they automatically going to separate. So if they have a compassion and love each other, they can stay longer. So that means, compassion means love with other. Compassion means love yourself, and compassion means love other. Yeah, thank you.
So when you decide to become a monk, what happens to your family that you were born into? Do you still maintain a close relationship?
Yes, so myself, actually, I become monk very early age. When I was 14, I become monks. Yeah, I supposed to become monks when I was 11. But that time my mother said, no. I asked my mother, I want to become monk. My mother said, oh, no, you cannot take decision too early. So then my mom said, you must wait another 2-3 years. Then I wait another 2 years. Then after, the 2 years, when I was 14, 1979, then I become monks. Then I joined, the big monastery university in South India, Serachi Monastery University. So yeah, of course, this, after they become monks, this, no,
It doesn't mean that you're separate from your family.
Yeah.
You're part of your family.
Yeah, so even I become monks, I have a very, very good relationship our families, especially my papa and my mama also. Then my brother and sister and my villager also. Still, I have a many brother and sister. So we have a keep going, contacts and stay with very peaceful. So I have a many, the grandchild, nephew and niece also. We have a, monks means escape from this family. Not that. That means, monks should have no more desire the family. To have family life. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And, the closest I was to your institute was in Tibet. And going north and east, of course, how far from the border from India is this? And I thought to myself, I don't know when your institute was built exactly, years-wise. And what are you doing with regard to the pilgrims trying to come from Tibet?
So Tangari Institute located in the northern India, not in Tibet. It is the border, very close to the Tibet border. So it is very close to one side, Chinese border or Tibet border. One side is the Pakistan border. We live very close to the Kashmir. So in the northern India, in the Himalaya, oh, we studied, this, actually we registered 1979. 1993, sorry. The institute registered 1993. Then actual work we start from 2010 because Yeah, yeah, so we started from 2010. Yeah, thank you.
Any other questions?
Yes.
Oh, I knew there.
Thank you. One of Rotary's missions is world peace. We work around the world for that, but can you give us some advice from your perspective, what we as Americans can do better to promote world peace?
So I'm going to say in the Ladakhi. Zamni Shidi Tablam Sodi Tundiris.
The one important point is to have a good relation between people.
Yeah. So me chik the chiga, Gagap chik the chiga, Deva Yakuyocha. Yeah, any Tunam Yakuyona, and it's ever the Ungurubans.
If we have good relation between people, between countries, between nations, then we have this understanding each other problem or whatever.
The relation the Yaku Mevaje, Deva the Yaku Mena, Samba Yomaris.
If we lacking this relationship or this understanding between person to person, nation to nation, then we cannot promote peace. There's no way.
Yeah. Mingi le Sambatamba Yena, Chigi Tsewa de Tumbu Yunani, and it's Chambani to agree. Chigla and Tewa Meba in Farin Duras.
Even considering a personal level, if you lack compassion or understanding each other, then there's no peace between one person to even in a couple. You have to have a look at the very small part. You don't have to look at the national level, but at the smallest part of your life. Then you know what is important to have peace between two persons. Then it can promote to greater.
Penarwa Jagamila relation Yabu Yovina. Deva Yabu Yovina, Kuyibala la Shidenic to us. Kuyibala Deva the Yabu Mevina and Gamishur to us.
Yeah, if for example, between two nations, if they don't have good relation, then there is no peace and there is no understanding of each other. So they don't understand the problem of each other. They don't understand each other. So there is no peace. So the main part is to understand each other better. So you can promote peace.
Tadi Nigita Tobogala Katuina, Chambuche, Tumbuchena, and Shidi to Grace. Chambomache, Tumomachevena, Shidi.
Yeah, if you don't promote better understanding and better, how to say, better relationship, then there's no way. There's no other way. And,
I means if you have a good, the countries to countries, if they have a good relationship, they have a more peace and happy. If they broke the relationship, they are no more peace. So relation, each other, the harmony and the harmony and the relation, good relationship is the means, the pillar of the world peace. Thank you.
My understanding is that the Eskimos have 200 words for snow. The Americans have 200 words for automobiles. What is your native language and does it lend itself to your mission in life?
Okay. So actually, we have two language. My native language is the Tibetan broken language. We call Ladakhi. Ladakhi, because we come from Ladakh. So our native language is Ladakhi. The national language is the Hindi. We come from India. Yeah.
How many words do you have to describe love?
There was a control,
That missing the scale,
there's no word. There's no word.
I have one more question. You know, you're talking about the way we can have world peace is to go all the way back to good relations between people.
Yeah.
We don't have good relations between people, we can't have world peace. Here in our country, those people-to-people relations are broken so far down. And how do we get that back? How do we get back people-to-people relating here in the States?
It's
important question.
So, the relation broke to blind you. Dialogue also, but doing it in the Zom, and the Chigi Kidu share, and understanding share the
The most important part to restore this relation is to have a dialogue. To have this kind of gathering and understanding each other, sharing each other thoughts, then you can be open to, whatever you're thinking, you have to share it with others so they can understand what your feelings.
아니 되게 신치 다 부처리야 단단히 봐 참배골 시대골 아니 지게 디데골 셰네와이나 아니 아신기 아니 리서치다.
And the most important is to the coming generation to give them about teach them about love, compassion, and importance of others themselves. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time today. As a thank you for your time today and for being here, Rotary is working to eradicate polio from the world, and we will be donating 60 doses of polio vaccine in your names as a thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Just one more thing. Yes, thank you so much for your time this morning. Great message. And so there's a QR code on these flyers that I've been passing around. There's also links in the bulletins that you've received by email from this meeting and everything. I'm glad Geshe-la mentioned donations. It's the first time I've heard him say the word donation all week. But I want everybody here to understand that it is a great cause, and that link will take you to the Nagari Institute Foundation, which is a US 503c tax-deductible donation. So that's where you give your money. It supports the Nagari Institute for the Children in Ladakh. So I just want everybody to kind of be aware of that and think about making a donation. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here this week. Thank you again so much for your message. I think we all needed to hear your message of compassion and love this week more than ever in our country right now. So please go out and share the magic of Rotary with your community, and we'll see you all next week.